Hey, what's going on? It's Matt Bowman, and we're back with another episode of Matt Bowman is Bothered. How are you guys? I'm here with fellow mustachioed man, often confused with myself, and I'm assuming vice versa, TJ Francis.
Hey, hello.
What's going on, dude?
How are ya?
Dude, does that happen?
Mustache shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. It's like you. I get you and Michael Good a lot.
Michael Good?
Yeah. Me and Mike have the same, we're not the same on stage really at all, but like the same kind of vibe, I think. If you don't know us and you just look at us, you're like, they're kind of the same person.
I guess. Dude, roll back, like something, a lady at the Pear came up to me, like one of the waitresses. She's come up to me over the course of the past couple weeks.
Call her lady at the Pear, and she's like a person we know.
Dude, the thing is, I don't know her name.
Who is it?
It's the really tan one.
Soul, I believe her name is.
Okay, cool.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Soul for a tan.
Absolutely. And she's come up to me on multiple occasions over the past maybe even month.
Yeah.
And she's like, "You came up on my TikTok again." I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude, that's so cool." Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, my shit's I've had a couple that have done kind of well. I'm like, "Oh, that's really cool." And then she came up to me, and I was talking to Graham and Elizabeth, some other comics, the other day, and she was like, "You came up again." And I was like, "Oh, that's really cool. Like, which one was it?" And she was like, "Oh, it was like you talking to that girl, and she was like asking you a bunch of questions."
That's so funny.
And I was like, I didn't have the heart to tell her. I waited till she walked away, and I was like, she thinks I'm TJ.
Well, yes, I've been mistaken for you. Not like a ton, but people, whatever. But anyway, that's funny that you say that because I talk to her like a lot.
Yeah.
And it's funny because we just have a mustache. We don't really look alike.
No, not that much. No.
We just have a mustache. So once a person's talking to you in conversation, as soon as their eyes leave the mustache up to the face, like, oh shit, wrong person.
It should be, glasses, fucking a hat, a bean, all of that shit.
Penis size, the whole thing.
Dude, I mean, one of us is definitely winning that battle.
Hanging?
Yeah.
Yeah. You wear loose pants for a reason.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's that. I haven't even thought about
side
that.
I'm on yet. If I'm saying you're wearing loose pants, I'm like, I don't know if I'm backing up.
Yeah. Or yeah. Do you have the piece or do I have the
I don't know. I think Italians wear tight pants and they have big penises.
I mean, I'll let you give me my flowers if.
I don't know. I really don't even know what I'm saying. I'm sick, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sick.
Sick with what?
Melanoma.
Dude.
No.
I
have
low-key don't know what that is. 100%.
Skin cancer, I believe.
Oh, that is skin cancer.
I have no, I'm just like I woke up the last few days have been like stuffy and I sound like this, and then I come in here and you have two fucking felines running around,
little tigers,
and now they make me sound even more sick. And I can feel. I'll tell you this right now, it's not going to happen because it says it happens all the time. But when I ate shrimp for the first time, my lips got they feel like spicy, if that makes sense. Like they have like a burn on them, and then I threw up. And as happens to me, it has since happened to me with like dogs and cats, and I'm feeling that right now on my lips, where it's like I feel like a welt is like coming on, and it feels like hot. I don't know if that makes sense.
I think you have leprosy.
I could have leprosy. That would be tight, dude. I could rip an arm off.
Yeah,
that would be.
Is that what happens with leprosy?
I mean, I feel like it just falls off, like decaying. Like you ever see like old walls where like the paint's dried up?
Yeah, or like if you ever down in like the subway and you look up and that's what the ceiling looks like. It's disgusting.
That's what your arms become with leprosy.
Oh, that's
or
hot,
gangrene. Maybe
dude.
I'm thinking of gangrene.
I think those are Jets fans.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, leprosy is one of those old ones. That's like the only time you ever hear about leprosy is like with biblical
Jesus.
shit. Yeah. I think it would be cool to
by the way, shout out to Jesus.
Dude, one time for Christ.
Thank him for Thanksgiving. If it wasn't for him, we would never had it.
No, that's I read that somewhere.
Yeah. So shout out to
Christ, dog.
Shout out to Jay.
Shout out to him, dude.
Yeah.
You doing anything for we're recording the day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You got any crazy thing for Thanksgiving going on?
Well, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday in the world. First of all, is this recording?
Yeah.
Okay, I can like barely hear it. Maybe I can hear your voice fine, but in my voice, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot.
Oh, you want me to turn you up?
No, it's fine. Leave it. Because I can hear it a little bit, but I'm like, it's barely there.
All right, 1 second. You talk. I'll figure this out.
What am I doing?
We're talking about Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday by a lot. I love it. And normally we go to my cousin's house. They've lived in Pennsylvania like our whole life. And now they finally... There you go. Well, it's like in and out. I wonder if the mic is like in and out.
Your voice is doing that?
Yeah.
In your own ears?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, your voice has been consistent in mine.
All right.
So
maybe it's headphones.
Yeah. Who knows? Well, I can figure this out in post.
Yeah. And I'm going to kill myself anyway. So
dude. You decided on the time and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. Just let me know like a couple days before so that I can prepare.
Oh, yeah, it will be an event.
Okay.
I'm going to kill myself in front of all my friends and family.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Not for Thanksgiving.
No, it's 2023.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, big plans for the future.
You think if somebody was like, I'm going to kill myself and like sold tickets,
Would people go?
Yeah.
Depends. Like it
If
depends.
you were like, I'm gonna rent out the Radio City Theater, I'm gonna kill myself live on stage, people would buy tickets.
Especially if it was like you pitched it as like this could be like a magic trick. Like, is he gonna do it? Is he not gonna do it?
And then you don't even need to pay. You could be like, I'm a musician.
Yeah.
I know I have to rent out the theater.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell out. And they'll be like, all right, fine. And then you just go, all right, everybody, thanks for coming.
Bam.
And that's the show.
Yeah. I mean,
that's hilarious.
You're not gonna move any more tickets.
I'll tell you what, if I ever do kill myself, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, because what do they always say? Like if when you die, like you leave your family members with a bunch of like heavy expenses. Nope. No, you sold a bunch of tickets,
if
dude.
I sold out, yeah.
You sold
only if I sell out. There's one empty seat.
You're gonna
got to keep the dream alive.
All right. So if somebody gets stuck on the train or they can't make it, that's gonna keep you from committing suicide.
Yes, I'll have barkers in case that happens.
Right. A street team.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine having a bark? Just like, oh, where's the show? It's fucking right there.
Yeah. I don't know. Point up. Look at God.
Yeah, there. Bless up.
Thanksgiving. We go to Pennsylvania our whole life, but my cousins, they just moved to New York City, Upper West Side. So we bougie.
Jews?
Shit. No.
Straight up, just normal.
God.
Yeah. God, we've got enough of those.
Catholic.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. You have like 17 middle names.
I have 3 with the confirmation name.
Oh.
Timothy, John, Francis, Raymond.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Where's you Raymond?
That's my confirmation name.
That's my middle name.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's my grandpa's name, who has since passed.
Oh, okay.
And
he unalived himself
1982.
Since 40 years ago.
Something like that. Yeah.
What's he
died on the tennis court, which I now teach.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm a tennis coach.
You open up with that?
What?
Like you open up with the kids, just like, hey guys, just so you know, shit can get pretty real out here.
Well, no, I go, my fucking grandpa died on these courts.
Yeah.
And if you don't think I'm gonna bring it today, you fucking idiots.
Yeah. I want to see some blood.
Yeah.
I want to see barfing
and aneurysms.
Dude, you grew up playing sports. Did you ever play youth football?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever have the coach who was just like, I want to see somebody throw up today?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, all right, dude, just because that doesn't mean that I'm working hard.
And it's like, you should throw up and go bulimic because you're 400 pounds.
Yeah. That dude.
And you're a garbage man.
I
Literally
hated that
a garbage
shit.
man.
I always thought, like, the example that I always had was Charlie Weiss. Do you remember him? He was like the head coach.
He coached at the town where I'm from.
He is so fat.
Yeah.
And I just, like, imagine being, like, one of those players who's like, hey, I want you to go run gassers. Like, hey, why don't you fucking go run some gassers there, coach? Why don't you do a 50-yard dash?
I do like the idea of, like, a fat guy just telling ripped athletes to go do shit, and they're like, he's great, though. He knows what he's talking about.
He's like Andy Reid. He's like, oh, he's a mastermind.
Yeah. And because it kind of is cool. It's like Lawrence Frank, this nerdy white, I believe Jew, coaching basketball, being like, you 6'8" black guy, do this thing. And you're like, how you can barely even imagine what he can do athletically.
Oh, yeah. I have that, like, but that's the funny thing is, like, generally the best athletes don't make the best coaches.
Yeah.
Because the best athletes are just like, I don't know, man, I kind of fucking just did it or whatever. But, like, it's the guy, like a Brad Stevens, like that kind of guy, where, like, he kind of knew what was going on, but he had to work really hard and he had to be much more analytical about it.
For sure. He does look like a good ball player, though. Lawrence Frank was probably 5'9" Jew. Yeah. Like, he was either a basketball coach or, like, an agent.
Sure. That's how I feel. Who's the head coach of the Miami Dolphins right now? Fucking.
I don't know.
I can't remember his name, but he looks like a nerd. Nerds are taking over sports, and it's annoying.
They really are.
I don't like that shit.
Thanks to Moneyball.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. It all comes back to you and your fucking baseball friends, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Your baseball friends fucked everything up. Nobody has a perfect game. Nobody has a complete game. Let it rip, baby.
Throughout this podcast, I'm going to probably have to sneeze or be on the verge of sneezing a little bit.
That's okay.
So, just if I do this with my hand or shit, just know that.
Dude, I found one thing that actually does work, that unless you feel free to let it rip, that's fine.
I will, but sometimes, dude, I feel, you know how when you get older, you can't piss, like it takes longer to start pissing, like when you're like 60, it's like, it takes me like 30 seconds to get going. I feel that with sneezes now. Like every time I have to sneeze, I'm like, okay, all right.
Dude,
that sucks. I'd rather sneeze, dude.
Yeah. Well, sometimes like I'll have to like I'll be almost on the point where it's not gonna happen, and then I'll go like I'll like literally shake my head, and it'll like shake it out of me sometimes. Nice. But other times it just makes my head feel funny.
Yeah. I've been
that's
breathing
not fun.
in. When I have to sneeze recently, I've been like to get all the fucking dust around me.
Oh,
Get the
yeah.
cat hairs in my face so I could chew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember where we were.
We went all over the place. You asked
Yeah.
me how my Thanksgiving.
That's right.
No Jews there.
No.
Football shit.
Mm-hmm. How you have any crazy relatives that you're looking forward to seeing?
Oh yeah, do we have crazy relatives?
Let's go. Name names. They all watch this podcast.
I don't have crazy relatives that like. I mean, they're all. Everybody's crazy.
Of course.
You know, my dad's side comes. My mom's side is more close knit. They're all kind of the same person.
Sure.
My dad's side is a varying bunch of people.
Okay.
Because my dad is the youngest of 9.
Definitely Catholic.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't believe in contraceptives.
No.
Yeah. And he's the youngest of 9. He was born after his oldest sister moved out.
Wow. So
he
like 20
never
something
lived
years.
in a house with his older sister.
Gotcha.
Maybe even 2 siblings. I don't know.
Wow.
But he never, it's like a big gap. And I have an uncle who's older than my dad has a nephew who's older than him. So I have a cousin who's older than my dad. I think something like that.
Yeah, one of those
something
weird.
weird where it's like this dude normally should be 20 years younger than my dad, but he's older.
Right.
Something like that. I forget exactly what.
Okay.
And I've never met him. I have 50 cousins, 51st cousins.
Wow.
And I've never met like probably 10 of them.
Okay.
A lot of them are like adopted and shit too.
Oh. Any Jews?
Of course not.
Thank
We go
God.
to the orphanage as a family and we say no Jews.
Yeah.
No disableds.
Yep.
And
Got to have all the limbs.
And no
Speech impediments.
Yeah. No, yeah. Just anything that you're supposed to like and pretend to be like, "Oh, that's amazing."
Dude, what if you
We just say give us a white Catholic.
Yeah. One
But
more.
then here's the thing. They have drug problems.
Yeah.
And end up back in the orphanage.
There they go.
Wouldn't
it be crazy if people like adopted people, like humans adopted babies the way that they adopted like a dog, where they just like went to it and they just like no, I don't want that one. That one looks weird.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It's like a whole process that you've got to like email and do shit.
I hope I blow up and make it, but if there's anything I've ever said that's gonna get me in trouble, it's that.
Yeah,
last
right.
5 minutes.
Oh yeah, for sure. But then you could just be like, oh, I don't know that guy. I'm a healthy young man. That guy's sick as fuck.
Yeah, I am sick.
There's
I
no way.
just don't want my dad.
You keep powering through like you're gonna be able to get it to stop.
Because it's not like a call. I don't know. I think this is more the cat. I'm not like
Sure.
Because I've been at home all day and I sound like this, but the cat is the cough.
Sure. This episode is gonna be called Coughing with TJ Francis.
That's fun.
Yeah. You got any who's the any wild aunts or uncles that you're like you don't want to see but you do want to see because it's going to be a story?
No. Thanksgiving is the best. I love Thanksgiving with this family.
Yeah.
We do have a very interesting uncle who's very funny.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, he has one eye and one foot. So he's
same side?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, to be honest. But he's very funny dude. All he does is for Thanksgiving, he comes and he sits down and he must wear a diaper because he doesn't even get up and piss. He just comes and he sits and he's very funny. He just sits there and cracks jokes and you're like, damn, that guy's funny as hell.
Yeah.
But that Thanksgiving is the best. Everybody there, sorry. It is bad.
That's funny.
Everybody there is great and it's a fun time. The last few years though, for Thanksgiving has been fucking wild. With our families. Like wild. Where, I mean, this started probably, when did 6ix9ine get big? 2018?
Something like that. Your family, that is not what I thought you were going to say.
We are bumping 6ix9ine after, maybe even before Thanksgiving dinner. Everybody's hammered. Bumping 6ix9ine, dancing on the table. Fucking wild shit.
Okay, that's hilarious.
White families bumping 6ix9ine, tattoos on his face, 6ix9ine, and we're all like, oh, white. and then we fucking
do exactly that. Just
and we're all drunk and we're all just having a good time, and it's fucking crazy. And that happened the first time, because before this time it was always pretty just chill. Everybody goes, they drink a little bit, they have fun, they talk, played football outside. It was like a fun time. Then one year we all were kind of like, we're all fucking adults, let's get hammered.
Yeah. let's go.
Let's all of a sudden weed was cool. Like, my mom, if you brought up weed, she'd be like, you should go to jail. And then one Thanksgiving, we were just like, oh yeah, we all kind of smoke weed. My mom was like, all right.
I thought she was just be like, me too, dude. You know?
No, my dad does.
What?
Yeah, well, he's not like a big weed guy. I found out about my dad, and I don't know how much he wants out there, so I'm not going to say it.
That's fine.
But weed is like just all of a sudden cool with my parents.
Yeah.
And now, not that they're like fucking smoke.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, but they are like when we go to Thanksgiving now, we'll be like, we're gonna go. It used to be we're gonna go for a walk, and now it's like it's like we're gonna go smoke weed upstairs. And my mom would be like, did you ask your brother?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You got to include him.
Yeah,
you don't want to leave anybody out.
Exactly.
That's hilarious that because when you said the last couple of Thanksgivings have been wild, I thought you were going to go like the normal like political thing.
No.
But you were just like, nah, dude, we are white people dancing to fucking SoundCloud rappers.
We get hammered.
Yeah, and get boozed out of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
How's that gonna go for you this year?
It's gonna go horrible.
Yeah.
I have a show, so I'm leaving.
Oh, did you schedule that on purpose?
No, well, kind of.
Maybe Christ scheduled it for you because he was like, TJ's gonna need an out of this.
Yeah, and he's my guy.
TJ's
so
sober,
he hooks me
by
up.
the way. That's why it's difficult.
Or I relapse. That's another option.
Dude,
But,
okay.
Yeah.
Dude, if you relapse and then kill yourself, infamous.
Yeah, I would love to.
That would be, I mean,
I can't tell you how
there's a
happy
couple
that would
people
make
that would be
me.
devastated. I'm not one of them because we're not that close.
It would be, I don't know if there's a couple people.
Maybe two. I don't know. And two is a lot.
I don't even think so.
No.
I think it'd be just that Filipino lady who comes around the pair from time to time asking for me.
Dude, that lady knows everybody's name, and it's a little weird.
Yeah. She wrote me like a long note.
Oh, really? Was it just saying how she was sad that she shot you on accident?
No, how I should accept God.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, I already, dude, he's my number one.
Yeah.
That was the response.
Yeah. I say he's my bro.
Yeah.
I love him.
Lord and Savior. Big time.
But no, dude, Thanksgiving has been wild. It's been very fun.
Do you have any, because obviously Catholic, is there any like religious portion of the time for Thanksgiving? Because
No.
my family, we do like, well, my grandparents are super, before I might say something like disparaging, but like I would like to establish that I love my grandparents. They're the best. They're some of the greatest people I know, whatever. They have some wild opinions about things.
Like?
Not my grandparents specifically, but I remember one time at Thanksgiving where we were talking and my aunt, I was trying to, because I am like the crazy liberal.
Which is crazy.
Exactly.
Here, you're not.
No, here I'm like fucking Ted Cruz. To my extended family, I am Bernie Sanders.
Even to me, and I don't give a fuck, you're probably more right.
Sure.
Per se, and I don't think you are.
No,
I mean, you're more right than I am.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Not that, again, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
it's just
I really don't either.
hilarious with my, we were talking about one time, about the border and my,
I love the border.
Dude, you know who loves talking about the border? My fucking family,
love
dude.
talking about the border.
They love the border, dude. And
Borders.
Dude,
you been to Borders?
they're very literate.
Yeah.
My family.
Yeah.
The,
that was a bookstore.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
is.
it was.
Yeah, that is a bookstore.
I was thinking it was a Michael's Arts and Crafts.
Oh no, that's why I said literate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
But we were one time.
Books. They should put Borders on the border and be like, you want to get in? You gotta read a book.
You gotta fucking the Iliad.
Yeah.
Of Mice and Men.
Yeah.
By tomorrow on my desk tomorrow, and we'll think about it. Jose, get in here.
I like it.
Yeah. But my aunt, we were having a conversation. I was trying to be pretty civil because I can kind of go off, but I'm trying to like engage and be actually communicative. And at one point, she says that that we should have a border that if anybody comes across it, we should shoot them.
Jesus
and I'm
Christ,
like, dude, that's wild. And then she was like, and then she said, that's how the Chinese do it. And I was like, why is that your rationale?
Did she mean like the Great Wall of China?
Something like that. I don't know what she meant.
Yeah, it's hilarious that she's like 99% of her talking points are fuck the Chinese.
Or anti-China.
And then as soon as
it favors, yeah. That's where
Fuck
like
the Chinese unless it comes to illegal immigrants. And
Yeah.
they're doing a pretty good job.
and then boy are they fucking efficient.
Yeah.
Dude, like that's what's fun. People that are so I talked about this actually on the last episode that I did, where like I hate that like everything is political. Like you want to have an opinion on things or try to move or pass some legislation, that's fine. But I really fucking hate when I'm just like sitting there and it's just like a Thursday and somebody like at a family gathering and somebody's just like, hey, did you see that the I don't know, they just shoehorn politics into everything.
Yeah.
And those are the same types of people that can't. Those are the same types of people that when they're watching football, their team never does anything wrong. They can't, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
There's never a holding penalty
For
on their
sure.
team. The refs are always out. I'm just like, okay, dude, if you're gonna call balls and strikes, call balls and strikes on your own team.
Yeah. I have truly separated myself from any of these conversations because I just do not give a fuck.
No, not at all.
Like if somebody goes, hey, did you see this? I'll go, no.
No,
I didn't.
no, I didn't.
I don't care.
No, I'm trying to be funny.
Yes.
That's about it.
Yes. If they say, hey, did you see that Ukraine did this? I'll be like, hey, did you see that Dion Cole released a new special?
Yeah.
And they'll say, who's Dion Cole? And I said, who's Ukraine?
For a second, I thought you said the young Cole, and I was like, dude, I haven't heard of him, but he sounds tight.
No, Dion Cole's great.
Dion Cole is great.
Yeah, no, I don't care. And I think I stopped caring because I wanted to truly be like, oh, I don't know. In conversations.
Yeah.
Not because I'm afraid of having having a wrong opinion or an opinion in general, but because I don't care.
Yeah. No.
And people are gonna be like, "That's ignorant. You should care about worldly issues." And like, I do to the extent of like, I feel badly for people who are being, any wrongdoing is happening.
Sure.
But if there's a debate ever, if there's ever whenever, this is what I'm trying to say. When people are there's unjustified killings in XYZ country and everybody's on your side.
Yeah.
Except for that country.
Yeah.
But when there's like another debate where it's like 50-50, it's like, well, clearly there's a discussion to be had. So I don't care about that issue, and I'll let you guys handle it.
Yeah.
The things when I say I care, meaning like, oh, my art, like it makes me upset, whatever, is when there's a thing where 99% of people are like, this is horrible.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
or when anybody talks shit about Barry Bonds.
yeah, Barry Bonds is the G.
Dude, that's don't come at TJ with anything but positivity for BB.
I mean, what fucking dork is gonna be like, well, Barry Bonds actually he took steroids, so it's not really real, and you're like, all right,
It might be me.
you don't like him?
Oh, that's fine. I understand.
You're not a dork, Matt. Why would you do that?
Off the top of your head, who do you think my favorite baseball player is?
David Eckstein.
David. We said no Jews.
Is he Jewish? Eckstein.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, you know what's
he
funny?
Has to be.
I drove here today through the Jewish neighborhood in Williamsburg, and it's like funny, but it's also like a stereotype for every name is like Goldberg.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's very like, you're like, that's just funny. And
Yeah.
it's not even like I'm like, oh, what's the name of the bagel place? Goldberg's.
Yeah.
It literally is the name of the place.
Yeah, that's because they built and own all the buildings. That's what it's gonna be.
It's very funny. Here, let me say a potentially racist statement. Jewish bus drivers suck my dick. Because as I was driving here, like 3 of them tried to cut me off, and there's there's children in the bus. Suck my dick, dude. They all suck at driving. I don't know if they're Jewish bus drivers per se, but they're driving Jewish buses.
Yeah.
Because they have
Which I highly doubt that they're gonna be like, let's let anybody drive this.
Yeah. So I hate all the bus drivers that cut me off today.
Yeah.
Which honestly was like 3.
Yeah.
Like, but not even just cut me off. Like went into a lane that is not supposed to be driven in, like, 'cause it's a turning lane or whatever.
Sure.
To get in front of me.
Sure.
And I'm like, the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm on your territory. I'm driving.
Yeah. I am also in a vehicle.
Yeah. Now they had a bigger one.
True. And but that's with ships that
But
like
there's children in it.
Yeah.
Drive safe.
Please.
Isn't
Baby
your
on
whole
board.
thing like protecting your own people? Drive safe.
These guys, dude.
What are we talking about?
My favorite
David
baseball
Eckstein.
player.
Is it not David Eckstein?
No.
Chuck
Think about where I'm
Knobloch?
from.
Oh, Barry Larkin. No, Ken Griffey.
Yeah. It's a kid. Barry Larkin's close. That's a close one. I was actually thinking about this. It's funny that we started talking about baseball because I brought this up because you're not a big soccer guy at all.
No.
So the World Cup's going on right now.
Yeah.
Have you?
Shout out to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, dude, they won. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. England.
Did U.S. win?
No, we drew. We tied Wales.
I'm a Saudi Arabia fan when it comes to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that. People think I'm a U.S. guy through and through, but nope, Saudi Arabia.
No, dude, SA for life, dude.
Yeah.
The peninsula.
Yeah.
But the USA tied, and then England beat the shit out of Iran 6-2. I mean, they beat up on like a Middle
6-2.
Eastern. Yeah, they beat up on a Middle Eastern country, which is normally our thing.
Yeah.
But like it's nice to see other people doing it once in a while.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Let Lil Bro.
Yeah.
Let Lil Bro take care of him for a
Yeah,
second.
dude. I mean, talk about the apprentice has become the master.
Yeah.
Looking at you, England.
Yeah.
Who's running shit now?
Bro.
The sun never sets on the American empire.
England is few and we're unk.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that's the message. That's the title of the podcast now.
Unk and few?
Yeah, Unk and Few with TJ Francis.
Okay. As long as people don't take it wrong about takeoff. But
Yeah.
they are few.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they call them.
Yeah. No, but what I brought up a thing about soccer, because you're not a soccer guy, and I'm not really a baseball guy. Like, I know a couple things, but like, I wonder how many, off the top of your head, how many soccer players do you know? Like, could you name?
Well, here's the thing about my sports knowledge in general. It essentially stopped in 2018 when I started comedy.
Oh, okay.
So I can name like probably 10 to 15 players, but I bet you like 5 of them, you're like, yeah, they don't play anymore.
They don't, yeah. Like, Ronaldinho.
Didier Drogba.
Dude, good pull.
Yeah.
Drogs, dude.
Yeah. Is he still playing?
No. He retired like 2 or 3 years
Yeah.
ago. But I bet a
2
lot
or
of
3 years ago.
I bet a lot of these guys will have are just about to retire or are just finished.
Yeah.
2018 is not that long ago. There's only 4.
And then I got like Freddie Adu.
Oh yeah, just random ass Americans.
He's American?
Yeah.
Shout out to Freddie.
Yeah. Do you think you could name any soccer players that are currently on the U.S. men's national team? Maybe you might get one.
Pulisic.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can give me his first name, I'll.
Christian.
Whoa, dude,
Yeah.
that's Catholic in you, though. I think
Yeah, yeah.
his name is Mohammed Pulisic.
Yeah. Juberg Pulisic.
Eckstein Pulisic.
Yeah, he's probably the only one, unless Landon Donovan's still on the team.
No, he's an analyst right now.
Or
you probably know
Tim
Timmy
Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think that I could name more baseball players, or you can name more soccer players?
You can name more baseball players, but that's a given because it's more in your face.
Yeah, but I mean, I was thinking about this. I legitimately could probably only name all of the guys that not all of them. I could probably name like 10 current guys, a couple guys that used to play for the Reds, and then like a bunch of like old guys, like guys that are on like the home run, like the top home run list.
Yeah, I mean,
but other than that, I've got nothing.
But I could name the most obvious soccer players, a few sprinkled in here and there.
Sure.
That's it.
Yeah.
So like 10 maybe.
Yeah, I could probably name 10 baseball. I could probably name 20 baseball players.
Zidane.
Zidane. Yeah, keep it going.
Christian Pulisic, Freddie Adu, Tim Howard, Landon Donovan, Mbappe. Don't know his first name.
Yeah, dude, he's playing right now. He's gonna be playing for a while. He's only like 23.
The fucking Brit who's like a mean mugging guy, bald head.
Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, Wayne Rooney.
Okay, he's my favorite player of all time.
And then like Messi, Neymar, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho,
Yeah.
Pele.
Yeah. Does Mo Salah sound familiar?
It does because I've heard it recently, but I couldn't tell you anything.
Gotcha. You couldn't
about
pick him out of
Honestly,
a lineup.
If you said Mo Salah, I would say, was that a rapper?
Yeah.
If we weren't talking about soccer, I would have asked if he was a rapper.
Yeah, or somebody asked for salsa and mispronounced it.
Yeah. Mo Salah?
Mo Salsa?
What you a baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's probably it. Didier Drogba I pulled out because of FIFA.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one I know because I know his uncle is Bradley. His dad was a coach.
Bob Bradley and Michael Bradley?
Michael Bradley.
Yeah.
I know Bob Bradley's brother.
Wow.
He
6 degrees of separation.
Princeton baseball coach, and I grew up playing with his son and shit.
Cool. Bob Bradley was the head coach for the U.S. men's national team in 2010.
Yeah.
And then it's actually pretty funny, 5-6 years ago, maybe slightly more recently than that, but that sounds right. He became the first American coach in the Premier League. He was the head coach the manager of Swansea City. He lasted about 3 months and they fired him.
Yeah.
So it was like very quickly, like really cool, but then immediately just like, oh, he sucks ass.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's all right.
I don't even really. Some of the words you just said, I was like, I don't even know.
Are you watching? The USA plays England on Friday. You gonna watch that at all?
No, that's little bro. That's for you. I don't care about them.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
That's
You want my soccer analytics and analysis?
Huh.
That's little bro. That's for you.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Next.
Do you think? Do you give the United States any chance of beating them?
Do I give them a chance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Next.
Yeah.
Dude, do I give him a chance? That's little bro. That's all I got.
That's it.
I don't know anything.
Yeah. And we play Iran on next Monday, so we gotta beat them.
Yeah, I hope.
Yeah, I feel like out of any countries in the world, there's like 3 that are just like really easy to not like. Iran's one of them.
Sure.
Russia's another one.
Sure.
And then like North Korea.
Sure.
Those are like the top 3. Just like, yeah, those are no.
Yeah.
And because we live here, Mexico.
Yeah.
I thought you randomly were just like going for a high five, and
no.
I was like, that was odd.
No, I have a lot of injuries that a lot of times like I have to like click my shit.
Crack it up.
I have to click my shit.
Yeah.
You ever have to click your shit?
Nah, dude. My girlfriend clicks her hips, dog. That's
For real?
disgusting. Dude, like I plug my ears because it just sounds so gross.
Like crack them?
Yeah, she goes like,
Yeah.
and it pops. I don't like that. Dude, I've been able to crack my fingers so much more as an adult.
Yeah, it's the best.
I used to not be able to do it when I was a kid.
They say it gives you arthritis, but
I think I've also heard that that's total malarkey.
yeah, I think a lot of things we heard growing up is going to be like people being like, yeah, you shouldn't listen to things in your ears. Like, don't put headphones in. You'll be deaf by 16. And you're like, I don't think so.
Yeah. And
I
then,
mean, I'm sure it probably is not great,
yeah.
but it's also like, I don't think people are going to all of a sudden be like, shouldn't have listened to Fall Out Boy when I was in 7th grade because now I can't hear at 32.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, and then people like growing up are just like gay people are allowed to get married, and you're like, what are you talking about? Like that's not.
What do you mean?
It was more of a.
I know, but I lost. Well, you were saying they were allowed to get married?
People are saying like that's okay, and I'm saying that I was joking.
You're disagreeing.
Yeah, I was joking that I was disagreeing.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I have a. Never mind. I was gonna say personal shit, but I chose not to because I've disclosed too much personal shit.
It's all right. That's okay.
And we're trying to blow up on YouTube, so this could be huge.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be wild. Let me see if I had anything else that.
Yeah, man. Ask me away. I love podcasting.
Yeah.
I do. It's my favorite shit. I mean, outside of stand up, I love it.
Yeah. We jokingly around like we have a group chat with a bunch of other comics. Where did the phrase like give him his flowers, where did that come from? Because I feel like I heard Kevin Durant say that yesterday.
Oh, I don't know.
But I feel like you were saying that a lot.
I've never said that ever.
What?
Never said
That's
that
a
ever.
lie, dude.
I promise you.
Show him the tapes.
I promise you. Look it up. I've never, ever, ever, certainly never typed it.
Yeah.
But I've never said out loud, give him his flowers.
Okay.
I promise.
All right.
You might be thinking of you.
Oh, no,
tie
dude.
It back.
No.
People mistake each other.
I'm so disabled
now,
that
me and Kevin Durant have the same birthday.
that is an interesting fact.
And Jake Timothy.
All 3 of you have?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And my cousin who just got married.
Oh, dude, but what does he do? He's probably not even funny.
He's a funny kid.
Is he?
He's a fucking goofball.
How was his jumper, though, dude?
He played lacrosse.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
good, he's like 6'4". He's fucking, all my family's so tall and big, and I'm just a little fucking pussy.
You were what, 6'1"?
I'm like 5'11".
Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be taller.
No, I'm like 5'11".
No, but you're definitely you're still like the chunkiest of
Oh yeah, definitely the
Yeah.
chunkiest.
Yeah.
But I'm 5'11", but standing on top of my dick, I'm like 11 feet tall.
Dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I got a big dick.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't have a big dick at all.
no.
Fucking at all.
No. When was the last time? Fuck it. I'm just saying shit that comes out. When was the last time you saw a penis that wasn't yours? In the flesh.
I mean, all the time in college.
Oh, sure.
Which was, I said this once on a podcast that I don't think ever got released. Shower time with the team was the best time.
All right. Pause, but all right.
Was the best time.
Sure it was. For a couple people, I bet.
No, the whole team.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen a penis since then.
Since college?
Yeah.
I think I caught a glimpse, not on purpose, but of like a homeless man's peen.
Oh, I guess so.
But like an acquaintance? No.
No. Yeah, nobody I knew the name of.
No, people said that Eli used to send picture of his dong in the group chat, but he hasn't done that since I've been in there.
I've never seen
Thankfully.
it. Yeah. No, I haven't seen it.
No.
No.
And how? So this was like with the team. You were seeing a bunch of Peen.
Oh yeah, every day, literally every day.
Yeah.
To the point where people be like, "You look good today."
Yeah.
Look good today, Chuck.
Dude, we had. There was freshman year. In the freshman guys' dorm, it was like the bathrooms were like in the middle of the dorm or whatever, and so a couple of guys and I were in there and we were just showering in separate showers. But then we were just, I think my friend was just like, dude, it's like it's not much, but I don't mind what I'm working with. Like I'm working with like a nice little piece. It's not crazy, but I like what I'm working with. Good. And then this kid named Elijah who we didn't even know was in there, poked his head out of his shower and was just like, nah, man, you got a good dick.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Elijah one?
I believe I don't know. I never saw it in writing.
Like Hakeem Olajuwon.
More like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Is he spelled with an O or an A?
O.
Yeah, that's how he spelled it. Was it like...
Probably was named after Hakeem Olajuwon.
Probably, dude. That kid was there. That kid was there fall semester of freshman year and I never saw him again.
I love that, yeah.
Yeah, he was there fall semester. I remember seeing him getting into his car, I don't even remember if he packed his shit up, but he just drove away, fucking listening to Drake, and I never saw him again.
Hi, yo.
Yeah, I'm out.
Good dick, yo.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, good.
Dude, he didn't even, the song was 10 years away, and he was like, I know what it is.
Yeah, it's good for Olajuwon.
Yeah, dude, Olajuwon was the hype man you really need.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking love the kids like that.
For real.
I befriended a small little Asian kid. He's like my best fucking friend freshman year.
Yeah.
And then he just moved away. And I have never, I've seen him since.
I wanted you to be like, I've never spoken to another Asian person.
No.
Never. That was it.
After that,
I gave him a chance.
I developed a mistrust for them and I have not spoken to them since. No, he was like.
2019 through now has been pretty tough for you then.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not good.
Legitimately, my best, Albert was his name. Albert Chang. Fucking great guy, man. He's so funny. You know how like you like see like Asian kids love like basketball and shit?
Yeah.
He was like that to a T. And he was just the best, dude. I loved Albert.
Dude, there was a kid in college. His name was Sung, and he was South Korean. He couldn't finish school senior year because he had to go back and serve his mandatory service in the South Korean military.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. But we met him. He came in I think sophomore year. And so we met him then. And he couldn't really speak that much English, but he was the fucking man, dude. Yeah. He was so, like, the little English he knew, he was so funny. And then he just, like, decided, maybe he was gearing up to go fight the North Koreans, but he just decided, like, sophomore, junior year just to get shredded. And so my friend Evan and I, we used to live together, and there was one night we were in there.
When you were fat?
No, I got... The last time I was like kind of like carrying more than I should was probably, well, like a little bit right now. I'm the most unhealthy I've been in years. But like freshman year, I made a decision. I was like, I'm not going to drink soda. I'm not going to go party. I'm going to exercise and get in shit. Yeah. But we were working out, me and Evan, and Sung was down there working out by himself. And he was really soft spoken. Mm-hmm. He was just like, oh, hello. Like just like that. And we were just, I think we were doing like squats or something, and we just like look over, and Sung is just like on the bench, and he's got the bar like right here, and he's just going, help.
That's so funny.
He's not screaming.
How much weight?
I don't know, 2 plates on each side. He was just, I couldn't do it.
Help.
What? Yeah, but he wasn't saying, he wasn't even like that. He was just like, help. Help. Like he was not nervous,
like
but
he was. When the plane is crashing,
yeah.
Like, and that's not working. We're gonna die in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, and we're gonna go down. And so like we came over crashed. And like we able to got and
And he just goes, "Thank you."
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you. Nice
for your service.
Yeah.
Cool. So we got 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes left. Anything got you hot? What's got under your skin?
Got me hot and bothered
recently. Anything?
Anything in particular? I mean, there's a lot of little things that get me hot and bothered all the time. I was trying to think of some stuff that. What I was going to say, what I already said it, was the Jewish bus drivers.
Oh, yeah.
That shit that shit really did bother me. I don't know what gender, race, religion they were driving those buses, but fuck, did they cut me off a lot. And that was pissing me off. I'm trying to think. I mean, you know what? But okay, here's what bothers me. And I just thought of this.
Love it.
I know you told me to think of 2 or 3, and I've been thinking, I was like, what bothers me? I was like, I don't do anything. Nothing like kills me there. I'm like, fucking this kills me. Like, I don't know. But what bothers
I wish I was that chill, dude. I have everything bothers me.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I went on. Sorry, before you get into that, I went on a right the summer that COVID happened. My buddy and I went to Colorado and just like hiked for like a week. And that was the first time that like we'd really hung out like since college. Like we'd seen each other occasionally like at weddings and shit. But at the end of the trip, he was just like, "Man, I really found out that Bowman runs hot."
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I do. I walk around at like a 6 or a 7
Which
most
is
of the
good.
time.
That's a good quality.
It can be.
It can be.
It's exhausting.
It's yeah.
I wish I'm trying to cool it.
I think things bother me, but I dismiss them very quick to the point where I almost like forget about them.
Yeah, it's honestly annoying.
Yeah.
To me, when I'll like text you about something, I'm just like, this fucking Instagram or fucking comedy book or whatever, and you're just like, hey man, you can only control what you can do.
Because
and
it's true.
And I know, and it fucking pisses me off how true it is. You're exactly right, but
and I think I say that like as I'm talking to you, I'm like talking to myself too.
Sure.
Because like, yeah, these things that you text me, I'm like, yeah, of course they get to me and they bother me, but I'm like, but I'm also like, I don't know, man, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything like stupid complaints. Like, I wish fucking food didn't make you fat, but it's like, well, I can complain that like, yeah, it sucks that like people will be skinny forever, and I'll always deal with some sort of like, fuck, can't eat that, or I got to work out because I'm gonna be fat.
Mm-hmm.
But what does that do? What does complaining do?
Sure.
It just makes you which for a comic, I mean, I'm not like a complain guy as a comic, so it's probably not that big of a deal to me, but it's probably better to be a complain guy.
Yeah.
Because you can turn those feelings into jokes.
Yeah. My problem is I have to like get to like I try to not focus on the random shit that bothers me. Like something like I'll be walking to a spot and like something will happen and I'll be like, oh, I should make that into a bit. It's like, yeah, that was kind of a mild annoyance, but I want to try to focus in on things that are like, no, these really bother me. Like I don't like that.
Yeah, but if not to get too lame about comedy, but if those little annoyances are what, like Jerry Seinfeld, he fucking made a career off little annoyances.
Oh, 100%.
So you should maybe try that. And then if that's like your thing, we're like, oh, fucking people like when I talk about how a person in front of me on the phone is blah, 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 blah. My thing right now, at least in my life, is like weddings. I fucking hate weddings. And I don't know why we're like supposed to like them and supposed to go. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Not weddings in particular. It's anything that like we're supposed to do as a society. Fucking sounds so stupid.
As a society, anything that was like mandatory, I'm just like, I'm not into that, man.
Like kind of for real though. Like whenever my mom is like, we got to go to this wedding, and I'm like, why? She's like, because it's your cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, but I have no interest.
Yeah.
And I promise you, because this is what will happen, and it just happened this past weekend. Somebody in my family has an event or something, marriage, fucking whatever. My mom's like, you should try to go, and I'm like, I have no interest at all.
Yep.
If I have nothing, I'll try to make it, and if I have,
you'll make something up.
Anything little that I'm like, this is kind of important, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And when my mom like fights back and is like, they really would like you to be there, I'm like, no, they fucking do not.
No.
They don't care. I promise you, if I didn't even text them that I'm not coming, they wouldn't know I wasn't there.
I have 75 cousins. Yeah. Some of them have forgotten that I exist.
Literally. Yeah. Literally. And then like I feel like same shit with like my old friends. I love my older friends and like they're still my friends, but I'm living my own life. Like, I don't know how to explain it without being like a dick or like, I'm like, oh, I'm so focused on shit and sound lame. But it's like, I don't know, like my friends from high school had like a Friendsgiving thing.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe this is probably the cynicism in me where I'm like, this is probably bad. And I think most people would look at me or hear me and be like, you're wrong. But I'm like, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go do something that I want to do.
Sure.
I'm going to go there and feel uncomfortable and just not want to be there.
Yeah.
So why would I go? And I hate that. It's okay. This is what this shit is the big stuff that bothers me is because this is the same. This is a good example of what I'm trying to say. Halloween. I fucking hate Halloween. I hate the whole idea of it. I get that it's kind of fun when you're growing up, and I get that it's kind of fun when you're in college because girls dress like sluts. But here's the thing. I fucking hate dressing up. It's so stupid and childish, and I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that when I say I hate it and I don't do it, people take that as like, oh, are you too cool? Are you too this? Are you too... No, it's just I don't want to do that.
No, I'm
It's
30.
stupid. Yes. I don't want to play make-believe for a day.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then it's like, oh, get in the spirit. You're the loser. And I'm like, no, you look like Buzz Lightyear right now. You're the loser.
You spent $150 on something you're going to wear one time.
Yes.
No.
And that same thing with like that. Somehow that is the same thing to me as like, you should go to this wedding. And I'm like, I don't know why.
Yeah. It's an obligation.
But that's probably where I do. And this is the lame part of me where I'm like, I always play devil's advocate myself. Where I'm like, maybe I should go.
Sure.
Because I'll probably regret it.
Yeah.
When I'm falling down from that building, I'll probably be like, fuck, I should have gone to the
wedding, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing's more important than family.
Yeah. But if I saw Radio City.
Splat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing's more important than fam.
Yeah, that's the last thought. No, it's funny because like I love weddings.
Do you?
I really do. But I've been to a lot of them. And so like I don't know. I like them now because I only go to ones that I really care about. Like I'm not going to like a random cousin. That's also super beneficial it sucks for you because you're from around here. Like you're from Jersey.
Yes. Also,
and
by the way, let me cut you off in case my cousins listen.
Dude, don't be the fucking bus driver, okay?
I love my cousins. I do. But that doesn't, like, just because I don't go, I feel like my mom is like, if you don't go to their wedding, it's going to be like horrible. Like, that means you hate them. And I'm like, no, it doesn't.
No.
I still love them. And, like, I am happy for them and all these things. But, like, I'm doing my own thing.
I think I've been to, quite honestly, you can tell this to your mom next time this comes up. Tell her Matt Bowman has been to one of his cousin's weddings. Ever.
That's great. It's a good hit.
And it was when I was, like, a part of my family. Not that I'm like, when I was like 11 and I had to. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't have, like, I'm one of the older cousins. Like, on my mom's side, I'm, like, one of the oldest. And then on my dad's side, I'm, like, kind of, like, right below the oldest. So, like, and now that I live out here, like, I live in New York, I have the best excuse.
Yeah.
My mom will, like, let me know that things are happening, but, like, at the end of it, she'll just be like, yeah, I know you're probably not going to come, but just wanted to let you know that these are when these things are happening.
I mean, my mom knows that now because I've said no to so many things.
Sure.
But it's still, you really should try to go to this.
Oh, there's not that, dude. How
about they don't get married?
Yeah.
Focus on
Did
me.
we ever think of that?
Yeah. It's not going to end good.
No.
Don't get married. Don't have a party.
No.
Don't.
If you want to have a party, just throw a party. We don't need to rent a church.
I don't know, man. That shit. What bothers you? I feel like my bothering is so boring.
Oh, I don't. Right now.
Yeah.
Something that got me hot today. I don't like the Instagram and Facebook algorithm because it makes me inadvertently look like a creep sometimes.
Why?
Because they don't, like, I know that this has been like this for a little while, but they stopped putting everything in chronological order because it used to be like whoever posted it most recently was up there, and now it's like tries to be
baddest bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch.
Thick as all of that
Gordon
shit.
Ryan shirtless, bad bitch, Gordon Ryan again,
but
Gordon Ryan penis.
Dude, that was the last penis I saw.
Yeah, Gordon
but
Ryan.
not in the flesh.
I would love to see his penis.
But where they'll show you stuff, like I'll like something, and then I'll scroll down a little bit further, and it was like posted 8 days ago.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I wasn't looking at your shit, dude.
Oh,
or like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't like if it was like a girl or something.
Yeah.
I don't want it to look like I'm going back. This is just the first time that I saw this. So, or like I'll like something on Facebook and it'll be from like 8 days ago.
Well, that's when you just message them and say, hey, I'm not a creep. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, it's okay. No worries at all.
Yeah. And that's exactly how that's going to work. Hey, what are you doing tonight? They ask you out.
LOL.
Yeah.
Not a creep. LOL.
No.
Instagram gave me your page 8 days later. Instagram gave me your picture from when you were 17. LOL.
Yeah.
I know you're 32 now, but
July
Instagram
2017. It just popped up. I don't know what happened.
It would be funny if like the algorithm just picks up a picture from like 2016 when like that would, and then just from like
put that out
you
there.
Or me or
dude,
just,
we used to my friend
there.
Jordan and I used to do that to each other every now and then. We would just like take a deep dive on each other's Facebook pages.
Yeah.
and just like comment on a bunch of old photos, so it brings it back up to everybody. That's fun.
That is fun, and that was a good prank back in the day.
Yeah, dude, I might do that after this podcast. Just go back and find some heinous shit.
Writing on walls.
Yeah.
Writing on walls was fucking crazy because you basically would just have a public conversation with people, especially with like girls back in the day.
Oh, you mean like Facebook wall? Gotcha. I thought you meant like low brow graffiti.
No, like literally like text, like writing on a girl's wall. Hey, what's up?
Oh yeah,
that's wild.
That is
Facebook
crazy.
Made us did that.
Yeah,
made us do that, and they were like, yeah, if you want to communicate with this person, just fucking
write on the wall.
Show the world.
Yeah,
because people. Not me in particular, but there's people out there that are very open about hitting on women and would just straight up hit on women.
That's hilarious.
In front of us. Which they do now in real life.
Yeah.
But only the 7 people that are around can see.
Not
I was on the train the other day and there's this older black guys hit on women. I don't want to say like so aggressively, but so it's almost as if they're just saying like, oh, it's a blue sky.
Yeah.
Like they it's not aggressive in the fact that they're like, damn, girl,
it's nonchalant.
It's nonchalant. That's the perfect word. They're just I was on the train the other day with this black guy. We got on at the same stop and left at the same stop. I was following him. And you're on the case. Within 5 stops, he probably hit on 1 woman per stop that got on.
Wow.
And by hit on, nothing crazy, just nonchalant. Oh, I like your hair color. It looks great on you. Boom, nothing. She could even be like, oh, thank you so much. Wouldn't even care. He just wants to compliment her.
Yeah.
And he wasn't just like a nice guy giving out compliments. He was like, if they were like, yeah, I'm going to suck your dick, he was going to do it.
Absolutely.
But he was I like your mask. I like your hair.
Shooters got to shoot.
Yeah.
Dude. And so he got shut down every time?
Some were nice and like, oh, thank you so much. Some were just like, fucking shut up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
See, I don't mind that. Now, I think it becomes like annoying and weird. Like if you say something and then it's visible or like even verbally, just like I'm not interested, and then you persist. Okay, now you're being a little bit fucked up.
No, he didn't do that.
Oh, then
even if one of the girls was the most open to it. And was like, thank you so much, and he responded, and then she responded, and then as soon as he kind of got like she doesn't want to talk anymore, he's good. He was fine.
That's all right.
Yeah, not aggressive.
Shooters got to shoot.
Not bad. Just very like you look great.
Yeah,
and I think that the women are like, they're like, oh, thank you, but inside they're like, fucking
get away
from me.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Yeah,
that's what.
Which, to be fair, other side of the coin, I don't like when anyone talks to me ever.
Of course,
ever.
And I get it.
Yeah,
and I of course that's how you should respond. Is the girl should be like, yeah, fucking shut up.
Yeah,
because he's not Michael B. Jordan.
No,
he's fucking an old crackhead.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I didn't ask.
Reformed.
Okay.
Like seems like he found
Christ.
He wasn't like he didn't look too hot. He wasn't like doing too good.
Yeah.
But he didn't seem like homeless. But he wasn't like you're not. I don't know.
He wasn't crushing it.
Close to homeless. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that you would see with his phone plugged into those like information centers.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I carrying around like tarp bags. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Everything is in he always has a satchel of some sort.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He always has a lot of items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do have a lot of items.
Yeah.
That's their whole life.
God
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Instagram and Facebook bother me.
I'm trying to think if anything else like really bothers me.
Hold on. Let me see. I can check if there's anything else that I wrote about.
Again, nothing in the news. Like nothing in the news. I don't pay attention to the news, so I don't know.
Dude, I feel that. I like some of the big shit.
Oh,
like
here's something that sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say something. Is my addiction to my phone.
Ooh, it bothers you?
Yes. I wish I could not be on my phone as much. I wish I could just sit down and watch like something I love more than anything in the world. Stand-up comedy. I wish I could just sit down and watch like a special, but I'm just constantly like any fucking second of boredom, I go, what?
Oh, dude, I catch myself being a legitimate crack addict when it comes to my phone. Like I have had things where like if I'm as small as I'm done editing a clip and I export it and it takes 45 seconds.
Yep.
And then what happens is that I don't just use it for the 45 seconds. I go for like 5 minutes and like, fuck. And then it's just getting in my way of doing other things. And I catch myself with legitimate addict behavior where like at the end of the night, I'll be on TikTok and I'll be going like this. And then I will consciously be like, I'll look at the time and be like, okay, 5 more minutes. And then when it's 5 more minutes, I'm like, okay, well, then let's just scroll to like the next sponsored post.
Yeah.
And then I'll get to the sponsored post, and then I'll be like, well, what if the next video is Ronaldo and he's really hot? And then you go to the next one, and you're like, and then you just keep going.
Ronaldo really hot, and you're like, well, now I got to jerk off.
Yeah.
And then you go to Pornhub, and you're like, I got to find the perfect video. And then you scroll forever, and you're like, not until I see, Gordon Ryan naked. And you keep going. You find Gordon Ryan naked, and you're like, well, where's the one of him with 4 other dudes? And I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how it goes, and I'm addicted to it.
Yeah,
it's not good, and I don't know. I say this directed at me, but everybody else too. I hate it when people are like, I need to get off TikTok. It's so bad for you.
Yeah,
and then they make no effort to get off of TikTok. Like everybody, the most that anybody ever does is they put like the fucking like time limit on it, and then everybody goes like, okay, 15 minutes, and then when the 15 minutes is up, they're just like, fuck you, and they keep doing it.
For today. Today only.
Only now.
Yeah, only today.
Tomorrow I will start
Tuesday.
tomorrow. Come on.
Yeah.
Was no football.
Yeah. But I think that throughout history, there's always been some sort of idea of TikTok. Right?
Something that's distracting?
Yeah.
Sure. I think that people are always looking for distractions. This is just like to the point that it's like being designed to keep you on it all the time.
Probably true. Yeah.
That's what's not good.
Skipping stones wasn't designed.
No, and then with that, you're out in nature. You're a part of something. You feel connected to
now,
stuff.
but back in the day, they probably like fucking milk the cows, bitch.
Yeah, get out of here. What are you doing? There's
So-
there's mouths to feed.
Yeah. So
Everything's got to give and a take.
I do hate how much I'm addicted to my phone.
Yeah, I would absolutely say that I'm addicted to my phone.
Yeah, that really bothers me.
Yeah.
Because TJ is bothered.
Dude, and this is the Matt Bowman podcast program
Show
hour special.
Matt Bowman program podcast show hour experience. Yeah.
Okay. That's
what I say every podcast. I go, welcome to the TJ Francis program podcast show hour experience.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a fun little gag.
Yeah.
It's a fun little
for
gag.
the fans.
Yeah.
How do the fans like it?
Arden loves it. Yeah.
Arden is TJ's roommate, who's a friend of ours.
And
a fan. Number 1 fan.
Only fan.
The only fan who is also a co-host now of the podcast.
Yeah, he's just kind of on whenever, which is basically every episode, but yeah.
With TJ Francis.
Yeah.
That's fun stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Awesome. You got anything you got? I mean, this is going to come out on Friday, so you have anything?
This Friday?
Yeah. It's a quick turnaround, baby.
Catch me at Radio City Music Hall in about 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do a live suicide.
Selling tickets now. They're going to go quick.
Yeah.
Quick, dude.
That would be, man, that would be funny.
That legitimate. Do you know? Why can't I think of it? Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
The comic. So like because he like his entire life was basically just like one. He is the only person that who's like that's performance art. Because like all these fucking people, like you want to talk about something I fucking hate? I hate performance artists.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, oh, so you're not gifted enough to actually fucking do anything.
Yeah.
You're just like, there was like one fucking dumb lady that I can't remember her name, but she was just like, I'm a performance artist, and she just like sat in a room and you just got to like stare at her. I'm like, this is dumb.
It's a good performance.
This is stupid.
Just sitting at the person in the room, just going.
Yeah. Wow.
Fucking good
amazing.
Shit. Good shit.
All right, sorry. One more tangent, and then I'll get back to Andy Kaufman. My friend Alec and I, the same guy that I went on the hiking trip with, we thought, because we went to a small liberal arts college, and a lot of our friends were like design or art or whatever majors, and we were convinced that if we had enough money, we're just like super well off, and we could afford it, we could do an entire 4 years of college as an art major.
Yeah.
And then at the very end for our senior project, be like, oh, I didn't give a shit about any of this. This has all been one performance art piece.
Pretty good.
And then the professor would be like blowing us afterwards because it would be that.
It's Banksy level shit.
Yeah. Fucking just like, for the next 4 years, I'm just going to pretend to be an artist.
It was a comment on what it's like to be a student in society without any form or direction.
Yeah.
And the professor would be like, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I think that's actually that's an accurate representation of just like a modern experience in a capitalist postmodern society.
Yeah.
Just throw in every single buzzword.
Yeah. Intersectionality.
Yeah.
And you're like, damn.
Wow.
And you know what's even better? You didn't even tell me from the start.
No.
So
That's pretty hot.
A plus.
That's pretty hot. But Andy Kaufman, because his whole life was like a whatever, his performance art. When he died, he got cancer and died.
Good performance.
50, there was no encore, unfortunately.
When he died of cancer, the doctors just being like,
fuck yeah. No, but there were people
good
that were
stuff, Andy.
There were people at the funeral, like at his funeral, that were like expecting him to come out from behind and be totally fine. So there's a conspiracy theory that he's still alive, like that he never actually killed himself.
Tupac.
Oh, I am thinking about Tupac.
Yeah.
Tupac and Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
Just like you and I are just like, they're so close, but like they're a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy Kaufman has thug life across his stomach.
Do you think that there's anybody besides us that knows who both Andy Kaufman and Tupac are?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's one of the dumbest questions you've ever asked.
What, are you fucking insane?
That's such a
Andy
dumb
Kaufman
question,
is a
Matt.
niche comedian from
No,
40
he was
years
huge.
ago. Yes, in the 80s.
Matt, that was one of the dumbest questions you've ever asked.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, dude. They're two of the biggest people ever at what they do.
Okay. In no fucking universe is Andy Kaufman and Tupac on the same level within their industries. No fucking way.
Andy Kaufman is like,
Andy Kaufman is on nobody's top 10 list. Nobody's top 10 list.
That's not what I'm saying, really. He was so famous, though.
Was he?
Yes, he did the Tonight Show all the time, which back then was huge.
You're gonna talk to me about the fucking Tonight Show, dude. I watch Don Rickles on the Tonight Show every fucking night.
Yeah, but
don't come at me about the Tonight Show.
Andy Kaufman was very famous.
Yes, he was very famous, but he was not.
Especially to people like within art. Like if you know rap and you know Tupac, you probably know Andy Kaufman.
All right, if I go down the street,
put it this way: every single person who knows Andy Kaufman knows Tupac. Every single person ever.
Okay.
Except for people who were like born before Tupac was even a thing.
Maybe I should rephrase and say, if I poll a random person, who are they more likely to know?
Tupac. Easy.
Okay.
But people know Andy Kaufman.
Sure.
He's kind of like a name. Like you just hear like Andy Kaufman and like Lucille Ball, and you're like, yeah, I don't really like. Some people be like, I don't really know who that is, but I know who they are.
I guess Lucille Ball. I mean, I don't know. Lucille Ball was like
I
love Lucy.
Yeah,
I love Lucy.
Yeah.
Dude, did you realize until like later in life that like that Drake and Josh episode totally was a ripoff of I Love Lucy?
Still to this day, I didn't realize that.
Really?
I didn't even.
It's fucking. You know what I'm talking about? Like the one where they're like there's the conveyor belt scene and they're like they have to like package candies or like take chocolate or do something like that. It's a shot for shot remake of an I Love Lucy sketch.
Never seen I Love Lucy, so I don't know.
Oh well.
But like I know who that is.
Yeah.
And granted, I am in comedy, but people know who that is.
Yeah, but I mean, also Lucille Ball is one of the most famous comedic actresses of all time.
I don't know enough about the history, but I would say Andy Kaufman was a very famous person in comedy.
Yes, but I don't think that Andy Kaufman was never as famous as Lucille Ball. Lucille Ball was on one of the biggest television shows of all time.
Wasn't there an Andy Kaufman show?
Andy Kaufman was on Taxi.
I think he had a show.
He had a special.
I think he had an Andy Kaufman show.
Let's.
I might be wrong.
Let's check the tapes.
You know what bothers me? When people are fucking idiots.
Dude, hey, did Andy Kaufman die? No. Did Andy
Why
Kaufman...
did you look that up? That's not what we were debating.
...have a show? He was on Taxi. Yeah, he was on television. He was on the show, but he was never...
Back then, if you were on TV, you were The Rock. Back then. If anybody was on TV, you were The Rock.
Sure, but Taxi was never fucking I Love Lucy.
Sure, but again, you're The Rock. Okay, maybe he's not... Maybe Lucy's The Rock and he's like fucking... I don't know. He's on...
I don't know enough wrestlers.
Modern Family. No, I'm saying The Rock in terms of like popularity.
Okay.
Modern Family's still pretty fucking big. That if you saw that dad from Modern Family, most people would be like,
Ty
that's
Burrell?
the fucking dad from Modern Family.
Yeah. Oh, I like Modern Family.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Yeah.
The last good sitcom that I've seen or cared about, I guess. That reminds me of Thanksgiving, bro. Every Thanksgiving, when you come home, you fucking turn on ABC and that shit's playing. This was back in the day when we didn't drink as much as a family, except for my mom, who would just get mad at us on the drive home. My mom gets drunk, dude. She gets mad at us for no reason. And we would just watch it. That was a good time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That wasn't fun. That was just heartwarming.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Cool, dude. Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
You got any? Like I said, you got anything coming up? Anything you want to promote? Any?
TJ Francis Program Podcast Show Our Experience on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify, and then follow me on Instagram at TEEJ Francis.
Yeah, that's what's up. And as always, I'm Matt Bowman. Follow me at Matt Bowman Comedy, Twitter at Batmoman. Yeah, Instagram, YouTube, all of that shit is Matt Bowman Comedy. Please go rate, review, subscribe, and follow me wherever you fucking can. So yeah, stay bothered, folks, and we'll see you next week. Bye.